Doubleton? Let's get into the declare play nonsense. Robot auctions, so we'll take a look at the bidding, see if anything amusing happened, have a little bit of discussion about that, and then talk through ideas in the play. Partners a passed hand, we got a 15 count. We get a diamond opener on our right. We overcall a heart. Seems okay, at least for now. I suppose we could think about alternatives, you know, if we think our hand's a little too good for a hard overcall. I don't. We could start with a double. Overcalling a no trump is probably not the worst bid, especially in a match point context. Ace 10 third of diamonds if partner produces any diamond honor over there, king, queen, or jack. We have a second stopper. And the fact that we have a bunch of aces means this hand might actually play fairly well in no trump. Even if we have a heart fit, we could just run the same number of tricks off the top in both contracts. Anyway, we bet a heart, negative double. Partner shows us a mixed raise, which is actually great because now we can bid 4 hearts. Okay. Seven of diamonds lead. So percentage-wise, with 11 trumps missing the king, we would play for the trumps to split 1-1, but it's only like a 2-ish% favorite or 4-ish%, depending on how you work the math on this, to do that over taking the finesse. And the fact that East has opened the bidding makes it a lot more likely that East has any missing high cards. West did make a negative double in the auction. So West has some values. West also didn't lead a spade. So 15 opposite 9. We have 24 highs. We kind of expect East to have, you know, about 11 of those, 11 of the 16 missing, and West maybe has 5, therefore. It looks like I can afford to try and make some discovery plays. Because unless diamonds are 7-1, which I guess is possible but feels a little bit unlikely, that would give West like 7 clubs or something. West would be 4-1-1-7 in shape. It's always going to be safe to play on some of the black suits to try and get more information about missing honors. The one that most appeals to me is the spade suit itself. Because West probably would have led a spade from king, queen, jack, or king, queen, maybe. But if West turns up with, say, the queen of spades, or the king of spades even, then it's a lot more likely that East has the king of hearts, and we'll always be able to get back to dummy by the second round of diamonds, or possibly by even roughing our third round of diamonds, the ace, to get over there later. So let's start by running the 10 of spades, if East lets us do so. Okay, 10 of spades goes around to the jack. 2-7 queen. I think East has turned up with the king, queen of spades at this point. So it feels safe to now plan clubs, try and get a sense of what's going on in the club suit. I'm going to play... Oh, West turns up with the club ace. Okay, now we know the King of Hearts is on side for certain. So I will win this. Let's cross to the King of Diamonds, and let's take a heart finesse. Hearts were 1-1, so we do have a club loser, but we do make our contract. Onside singleton King of Hearts, no way to mess up the defense or to mess up the play on that one. Board 2. East passes in first seat. We open a no trump. We got 15. 2 spades on our left, spades and a minor. Partner, oh my god. Partner has bid 3 spades. So partner's an unpassed hand. This is like Stamen without a stopper in the traditional form of Lebensal. So we bid 4 hearts. Partner now goes on to cubid 4 spades. We're not playing kickback. So just a natural spade cubid. For the robots, showing first round control. We bid key card, which is a really weird decision, I think. I talk about the 2 things you need to make slams, and 1 is a source of tricks, and 2 is controls. And our hand has controls and no source of tricks. So it's great that partner has slam interest, but we should just be showing our controls because that's what we have, right? If partner has a source of tricks and we bid 5 clubs, we're going to get to slam. Partner knows that we have slam interest then. Who key cards with that hand opposite a passed hand? Well, partner's not a passed hand. Not on this one. Hey, Koopa. Good morning, PJF. Get some coffee. Come back. So partner bids 6 hearts, showing an odd number of key cards and a void. That is supposedly 1 key card. We have 3. They have a void, so we actually have all of the key cards. But unfortunately, we can't do anything about that now, I guess. We're already at 6 hearts. We have no opportunity to... to explore for a Grand Slam. Oh well, I guess we're in 6 hearts now. Here we go. King of Spades lead. Okay. So it looks like West's minor is probably clubs, given that we have 9 diamonds between us. Now these colors, West could be like 4-4, I guess, but more likely 5-4 or 5-5. Just like Koopa, you'd rather have a beer in the morning. That's fair. It is Saturday and or Sunday for you, so it's a weekend. I think you deserve a little bit of a break. How did East not raise spades? The opponents are not vulnerable. It feels like East could have gotten in our way a little bit. I wonder if West is like 7-5 or something. Okay, we have some problems on this deal, of course. Our main problem is that if we pull trumps and East has the diamond queen, we're gonna lose a bunch of spade tricks. You suggest roughing this trick? That's a good idea. We will do that. Okay, let's say I rough this trick. Then I... ... pull a round of trumps, cash the diamond ace, pull a second round of trumps to my hand, lead a diamond. If West roughs this trick, they're roughing a loser, and they can't get back to East hand for another diamond rough. If West doesn't rough this trick, I could win the king, give up a diamond to East, and I still have a trump to take care of a spade force. I have the ace of clubs to get back to my hand, to pull trumps, and then I have the king of clubs to get back to dummy to run the diamond suit. That seems like a good line of play. It's kind of problematic if West started with, like, what shape am I most worried about? Like 6-2-0-5. Then I go down on the line of play I just suggested. I rough, I pull one trump, I play the ace of diamonds, but West roughs on the first round of diamonds. I mean, at imps, this hand is a lot easier. I'm just trying to take 13 tricks if I can. I guess I also have kind of the concern, what if I rough this, I pull a trump, I cash the diamond ace, I play a trump to my hand, and I lead a diamond and West follows. If I hop up with the king and East roughs, then I have a diamond loser, I go down one. Actually, I might go down multiple at that point. So the safe line of play would be to take the diamond finesse, but obviously diamonds are much more likely to be sitting in East's hand. Why do I like the line of play of, like, cashing a diamond instead of just, like, pulling two trumps and then going ace king of diamonds? I guess it offers protection against that possibility of West having 3 diamonds to the queen. I could take the diamond finesse, which guarantees 12 tricks. I never take 13, but that's okay. All right, let's rough this trick. We'll cash the jack of hearts. All right, let's play the ace of diamonds. Best of luck to us. East plays the 2. West plays the 8. Still the 4 of diamonds missing. It's starting to look like West might have a singleton. Okay. So East just had the queen third of diamonds the whole time, but we are in excellent shape to pull trumps and score a beer, in fact. 14-30. Could have finished that hand after 5 seconds if we had, I guess, taken a simpler line of play, but I like what we did. Greg!
Came for the beer, stayed for the beer.
Thanks so much for the 19 whole months. Oh my. Welcome back to the lounge. Thanks for the support. Appreciate it. Hope your new job is working out good for you. Board 3. We opened 3 hearts. Looks like a good preempt. Take out double on our left. 4 hearts from partner. I'll pass. We get the king of clubs lead, which is disappointing. Very disappointing. Another beer card opportunity. Yeah. I mean, honestly, maybe. But we do have some other issues to deal with before we think about scoring a beer. First off is how are we going to play the trump suit? I'm very tempted to duck the opening lead. It seems quite unlikely that the opponents are ever going to get a ruff or threaten a ruff. My club loser's never going away, so maybe I can get some more information out of West. Maybe I can get West to switch to trumps for me, which would be ideal. It doesn't look like it costs. I mean, obviously, if West switches to spades or something, then so be it. If West switches to the diamond ace, I'm going to dump the king because I really want to try and induce West to switch to trumps if I can. So king of clubs. We get a diamond switch. East turns up with the diamond ace, I guess. Interesting. I guess I see what's going on. West doesn't think that we could have the diamond king for our preempt. So West has underled their diamond ace, hoping partner could win the king, play one back, and then get a diamond ruff. That gives me some ideas. Let's win the 8. I'm kind of thinking, is there a way I can like squeeze West and spades and diamonds if the opponents misdefend? Like if they don't cash the diamond ace at some point? I believe the answer is no, because spades are very likely to be 4-3 given the takeout double, as opposed to 5-2. Anyway, let's cross to the ace of clubs. I think we're out of time for not playing the trump suit. That's friendly. The queen of hearts pops up. West just cashes the diamond ace. Okay. Plus 420. Probably couldn't have done better on that one, although, like, we had a little ray of hope when West switched to a low diamond. Maybe if I was able to pull trumps faster, we could have done something. Geez, what a takeout double from West. What was that? 2-2, 4-3, 13 count? That's insane. Board 4. Left-hand opponent opens a heart. We have a spade preempt again. Partner overcalls 2 diamonds. Could be anything. Right-hand opponent makes a preemptive 4-heart raise. So East should have a real preempt because they have multiple ways to show heart raises that have values. 3 diamonds. I guess that's probably about it. But 3 diamonds would show values with hearts. We bid 4 spades. I actually think I like the bid. In some sense, this kind of promises a diamond fit, but I don't think it would quite go as far as to call it fit showing. All right, 4 spades. Wow, partner has a big hand this time. Nice 2 diamond overcall. They just have like a normal... Oh, they don't have a no trump bid. They don't have a heart stopper. Otherwise, I would prefer to bid a no trump with that hand. Very much. All right, ace of hearts lead. Second round of hearts. Sure. Ace of hearts, jack of hearts. The robots lead king from ace king, so East has the king of hearts. Sounds like East might have the king queen of hearts. Although I guess the jack could be from ace queen jack originally. So if West has turned up with only the ace jack of hearts, and presumably not the king queen of clubs, I think West has to have the diamond queen, right? Otherwise, how else could they have an opening bid? You have to imagine that West would switch to the king of clubs from king queen looking at this dummy. The diamond suit looks scary enough that you really want to knock out that outside stopper. Okay, let's pull some trumps. So I'm just going to take a first round diamond finesse because I think it's basically marked. I didn't really see any need to cash the diamond ace. West forgot to switch to the king of clubs. Okay, fair enough. Ace of hearts, jack of hearts. Nice defense. It didn't matter. Well, okay, it did matter, right? Like, they could have set up a club trick because East actually had a real diamond stopper. Not switching to the king of clubs is so weird. 650. On the board to 5. Pass to us. We have a lovely hand. 2 loser hand. 3 loser hand, I guess. We open a diamond. It's only a 14 count. A heart on our left. Pass by partner. And 2 hearts on our right. We decide to bid 3 diamonds. I mean, every human would bid 2 spades here. But there's a lot of merit to a 3 diamond bid because if partner has values, they don't have spades, right? They would have made a negative double. So partner could have some values with no heart stopper. Like, let's say partner is 3-2, 2-6 with an 8 count. Maybe not quite good enough to bid 2 clubs. Can't bid a no trump, no heart stopper. Doesn't have 4 spades, so they basically have to pass systemically. So in that sense, showing diamonds has a little bit more going for it, where we can get our fit immediately if partner has some stuff. But 2 spades just patterning out makes a lot of sense. 3 hearts on our left. Partner bids 4 clubs, which this should show a diamond fit. Because again, if partner's not really able to bid 2 clubs originally, they can't honestly think about competing at the 4 level in their own suit unless they have another place to run. We bid 4 diamonds. Partner has bid 5 diamonds. I mean, I don't feel too bad about the way the auction's gone so far. Hey, we almost hit the nail on the head. Partner is, in fact, 3-1-2-7 instead of 3-2-2-6 with about 8 high card points. They have 7. King of hearts lead. King from ace king. Let's see what West does at trick 2. Because if West doesn't have the diamond king, they might switch to trumps. West switching to spades. Definitely makes me think West has the diamond king. Possibly even protected. Although I guess it doesn't really hurt to take the finesse. We'll win the spade in hand, rough a heart, and then take a diamond finesse. Well, that's disappointing. That could be another reason West doesn't switch to trumps, is they don't have any. Okay. Is there any chance this is going to work out really poorly because East is now West is like 6-5 in the majors and forgot to bid Michaels? Now when I try to cross to the spade king and cash the club ace, East roughs. So I never get to pitch my spade loser. I hope not. There's nothing I can do about the diamond suit. East just has 2 natural diamond tricks. Okay. I unfortunately cannot end play East. Can't rough enough things in my hand, sadly. 6 clubs. How did we get here? We opened 2 clubs with our 21 count. So oddly enough, this is a 4 loser hand, whereas the previous 14 count was only a 3 loser hand. Partner bids 2-no. I hate this. I hate this so much. The robots need to stop doing this. Never, ever, ever bid 2-no natural in response to your partner's strong 2 club opener. You just wrong side everything. We decide to bid 3 clubs. You know what? I'm not even going to talk about this auction. We've found the problem. There's nothing we can do to make things right from here. We get to 6 clubs. How's the contract look? Looks like we have some play, actually. Although we might need the diamonds to split 5-3 or better. Because to deal with our heart loser, I mean, we could try heart finesse, but that seems unnecessarily risky. We'll have to rough hard in the north hand, and then we can't pull trumps and get back over there. So we'll have to cash our diamonds immediately to pitch our spade losers. Spade switch. Okay, how do we want to time things? I guess I'm gonna pull... Let's cash the ace of clubs and see if anything interesting happens. Maybe the king of ace of clubs. East plays the 10. Okay. Well, if West started with Jack 4th, there's nothing we can do. I'll cash the king of clubs. Okay, West started with Jack 4th. So let's hope that a couple of diamonds cash. Just trying to decide if I want to rough my heart before trying to cash diamonds, or if I want to cash diamonds before trying to rough my heart. I suppose I should rough the heart first. Because if somehow West is able to rough the 3rd round of diamonds, which are 2nd round of diamonds, I guess, they led the 3 and I had the deuce at trick 1, then West can win and play back a trump, and I'm completely frozen out of dummy. So let's go heart to the king, heart to the ace. Rough the jack of hearts. That way if West roughs in, plays back a trump, at least I'll be able to exit a low spade to the 9 and get out for down 2. All right, queen of diamonds. So West gets a trick. Bunch of flat boards. Bad trump splits all around, board 5 and board 6. Halfway through. Board 7. We have opened a club. We got a 14 count. This is surely a no trump upgrade. Ace, queen, 9 of spades, great holding, no jacks, good 5-card suit. Or at least a decent 5-card suit, king, queen, 5th, that has opportunities to be set up. Partner bids a heart, we bid a no trump, I'll pass. Partner has a 5 count, and we get the Jack of Clubs lead. Interesting. So we have 3 spades. Jack of Clubs from like Jack 10 4th. Could be. Still looks right to try and set up the club suit, even though I might have 2 club losers if West has like Ace Jack 10 4th or something. It's of course possible that East that this is from like Jack Doubleton or whatever. I'll unblock the 9. It doesn't seem very likely that I can get away with only 1 club loser. Mostly because I know the robots lead low from Jack 10 3rd. Otherwise, I might actually try crossing to Spade King to lead a club. You know, I opened a club. Why are they so obsessed with leading my suit? I do want to play back a club covering the 7 in case West did start with Ace Jack 10 4th or Ace Jack 10 5th. If I play low towards the 7, West can duck. I really don't want to squander the King of Spades entry. I think that gives way too much away about the strength of my hand. So I'll return the 8 of clubs. I was really hoping West would do something other than switch to spades. I thought that there was some chance they might screw up in the diamonds and give me a diamond trick. I thought there's some chance they might set up a heart for me. It is starting to sound as if East might have the heart ace. Just thinking about the theory of split aces. If the diamond suit is kind of evenly distributed, then West turned up with the club ace, so East has the other missing ace. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to win the King of Spades, kind of feigning as if maybe West has the spade ace, and try and lead a heart towards the king. Even in the worst case scenario, I don't think they're going to cash 5 diamond tricks, so I shouldn't really have to worry about them cashing more than 4 diamonds. So if I set up a heart trick and somehow it disappears when they cash 4 diamonds, so be it. Wow, West has that as well. Okay, I have 3 more tricks. So I made my contract, which is probably fine. West had a pretty good hand. They just didn't have anything to do over a club because takeout doubles normally promise the unbid suits. So plus 90. The diamond suit, in fact, was blocked. So I was just cold for 7 tricks the way we played. Interesting hand. Maybe some people will find a way to disrupt the opponents and score more. We could have tried to attack the opponent's communication in the diamond suit, for example. I could have let a diamond out of hand at trick 2. That might have been more effective on this exact lay of the cards. We got to 3 hearts somehow. What? I'm sorry, wait a second. Hold on. Can we pause for just 1 second? East overcalled a heart in this auction. So our partner opened a diamond, a heart overcall. We bid a spade. Fine. I mean, Maybe it's tempting to go after a penalty of hearts with ace 10 9 8 7, but it's okay. We bid a spade. Nothing seriously wrong yet. Partners bid 2 clubs. 3 hearts natural makes no sense. This is 100% a splinter. I am shocked that our partner read it as natural and invitational. I'm also shocked that we have ended up declaring 3 hearts as opposed to any other contract. Because East has 5 of them! At least! Why are we playing this in hearts? Oh my god. This is insane. How could this be the way that they think bridge is supposed to be played? You can't just invite in the opponent's suit. Wow. So we get a trump lead. Cool. Yeah, no, real cool. Well, if 3 diamonds cash, we probably have 3 heart tricks, 3 diamonds, a club. I'm just thinking, is there any reason not to cash 3 diamonds immediately? Or try to cash 3 diamonds immediately? Let's first see if East puts in the Jack of Hearts or plays low at trick 1. Okay, they do put in the Jack of Hearts. So now we do have 3 natural heart tricks. If East had played low at trick 1, there is some magical world where we kind of get end played in our own hand a bunch and have to keep leading hearts away from our ace 10 9 8. I really don't see a reason not to go after diamonds now, and it kind of looks like if I don't, East could have a hand that's like 2 5 3 3, and East gets in with a spade, pulls a trump, plays a spade over, West cashes another spade, and East discards a diamond loser. So yeah, let's go ahead and win and try and cash some diamonds. 2 diamonds is missing. Which one of you is gonna high-low? West. Okay. So it looks like the Queen of Diamonds cashes. It also looks like East has only 3 diamonds. I'm pretty sure the 8 of diamonds is still out. I haven't been paying attention to the spots, but man, the robots really do love throwing all of their high spot cards. I know there's been at least one instance where they have like legitimately pitched multiple tricks by doing this, and I just wasn't paying close enough attention. Let's try and get our club trick in before that goes away. I'm trying to think, is there any reason not to unblock the Club King? Because I suppose on a good day, the Jack of Clubs like falls somehow, and the spade suit is blocked, and I can like pull trumps and then play the 10 of clubs to the queen, and the 9 of clubs cashes in the end. Sure, let's unblock the King of Clubs. I don't think this is likely to help. East had 4 hearts. I see. Jack of Spades switch. Sure, I'll cover. Hmm. So if East Doubleton was in clubs, I'm actually in trouble. But there's nothing I can do about it, right? Yeah, there's nothing I can really do if East Doubleton's in clubs. So I think I just have to try and cash the club queen right now. I can't pull trumps. He still has a master trump, so. Oh well. Ten of spades cashes. We have one more. Down 3. Who would have thought that ending up in the suit your opponent's overcalled and promised a 5-card suit to. What is East doing? They overcalled 4-4 in the majors with a 12 count. With one of a major. Hey, if they knew our system. I mean, if they didn't know our system, they should just let us have our normal auction to reach 3 hearts and then double us and get us in a lot of trouble. This is so crazy. This entire sequence in the auction, both from east and from south. All right, past us, we have a lovely 15 count in third seat. Clear 1 no trump opener, by the way. And we open a spade. Wonderful. Pass. Our right-hand opponent balances a no trump. I hate the 2-heart bid. Yeah, I absolutely hate the 2-heart bid. Our spades are so bad. Spades could easily be 5-5-2-1 around the table. So even if we get like 1 or 2 spade roughs, we're still going to lose multiple spade tricks to East. This suggests things are splitting badly. Partner's pass suggests it's not really our hand. The opponents are vulnerable and we have a 15 count. Maybe we can just beat a no trump vulnerable, which would be a huge result at match points. We aren't 5-5. I just don't see any reason to bid 2 hearts here. We're giving the opponents a free opportunity to double us if we're in trouble. West is always leading trumps on an auction like this, and we know that's going to work out really well for them. Yep. I am not in love with the way that the auction has gone. Queen of Hearts lead. Look, partner does have a singleton spade. So how do we want to start the play? Man, the Queen of Hearts lead is scary too, because this could easily be a 5-card heart suit from West. They should have doubled if they had 5 hearts, but the robots are not the most aggressive doublers. I'm tempted to win the ace and cross to the club king to lead a spade towards my hand. If hearts really are 5-1, East might feel obligated to hop up with the spade ace, and then I could potentially get 2 spade roughs in the north hand. It does expose me a lot, though. Like, West might win the spade and then play another heart, in which case I've just squandered the club king entry. And that king of clubs is the only entry to the queen of diamonds. Yeah, let's... I really want to. If 2 hearts got doubled, I might choose that line of play, because then I would know hearts are 5-1 as is. It feels like I'm putting a lot of eggs in the basket when I can just set up an extra diamond trick, which might be useful. So let's win the ace of hearts. I'm going to exit a spade from hand. West wins. Continues another heart. All right. We can now ruff a spade. Lead a diamond towards the king. East is high-load in spades. I wonder if that means spades are 4-3. And if spades are 4-3, it's starting to sound like West started with king, queen, jack, third, right? So if I exit a spade, West is going to win the king and then pull trumps, which is not exactly what I want. And then West might even switch to another diamond. Which would give me an uncomfortable diamond guess. Alternatively, I could cross to the king of clubs and score a ruff immediately, leading the queen of diamonds, since we know East has the ace. I would get at least 7 tricks that way. You know, the good thing I have going for me is West doesn't know which minor I have. I could easily have ace-king third or ace-king doubleton of diamonds and, like, 3 small clubs in my hand. I would have played the hand basically the same way. Could be right to play club to the king, club to the jack. It could be right to play clubs a different way. It seems like East has turned up with what? The spade ace, the diamond ace, and no other high cards. But they are a passed hand. I like how it says 11 high card points. That would mean that East has to have the diamond jack and club queen. I guess it is somewhat tempting to go club to the king, club to the jack, ace of clubs. I don't think I ever make the contract if I do that, unless hearts are splitting 3-3. For whatever reason, it feels tempting to exit a spade. I mean, I know West gets in, I know West can pull my trumps, and if West switches to diamonds, that's bad news, but West might switch to a club. Against human opponents, I couldn't do this. East would give a clear signal, maybe even discard the club queen or something, and then West would know to switch to diamonds. Okay, let's play on clubs. We kind of expect it to be safe. 9, 10, king, 6. East pitches a spade. Okay. Down 1. We tried our best. East had their 11 count, as promised. Minus 50. Certainly can't do better double dummy. At least not from the point where we reached. Maybe we could have tried the whole spade exit plan and seen what West did. 5 diamonds. How'd we get here? Pass, pass. We have a 10 count. 7 card diamond suit, but queen jack third of a major. Don't want to preempt. 3 spades on our left. Take out double. 4 spades on our right. Why would we pass again? Now, I don't know if it's better for us to bid 5 diamonds or double 4 spades. I think either has a lot going for it. I mean, doubling 4 spades, we have 10 high card points and a spade trick. Surely the opponents are in trouble and are going down. But partners take out double seems likely to be on a spade void at this point. So maybe we should just bid our 7 card diamond suit and hope we can make 11 tricks. We don't need much opposite a spade void to make 11 here. We pass it around to partners who once again saves us by doubling a second time, showing extras, right? Yeah, they only promised 14 or more total points the first time. Now they're promising 17 or more. So now we were more comfortable bidding 5 diamonds. King of spades lead. King from ace king. It looks like we might be taking all of them, huh? If the king of diamonds falls on the first round of trumps. All right. Cool. Nice auction, guys. I mean, we're off 2 key cards. It's not like Slam is the greatest in history, but I feel like South was very, very timid in the auction. Just uncomfortable bidding at every opportunity. And North with a huge hand, 5-4-4, saves us. 2 boards to go. We are in 4 hearts. We have passed a 9 count. Partner opens a club. We bid a heart. Partner bids 2 hearts. We make the generic invite of 3 hearts and partner goes on to game. Lovely. We've given nothing away in the auction other than partner's 1 club opener. Spade lead. Okay. 5 of spades. Could be high from a doubleton or a singleton. Could be 3 small or 4 small. 4 small is pretty unlikely because there's only 1 combination. 9, 7, 6, 5. All the entries to our hand are in the spade suit itself. We would like to use hand entries and pull trumps. Take a club finesse, rough clubs. Man, I just don't know, actually. Hey, Schmeeble. On board 10, you think that we could have taken a diamond finesse and only ended up with 12 tricks? Seems like a pretty bad decision. But it is possible that West has a 10 count with King doubleton of diamonds for their 3-spade preempt, I suppose. East would have a really strange 4-spade bid. I mean, East already had a pretty strange 4-spade bid. So what's the plan? Do we want to like play this hand as like a bit of a cross rough? Do we? I think we want to pull trumps. Roughing diamonds in the north hand is gonna cause us a lot of pain in the trump suit. I mean, it's somewhat tempting to win the queen of spades and just lead a low heart to the 10. it's kind of a funny way to take a finesse in the heart suit because East never plays the queen unless it's a singleton or if it's ace queen. But in that case, we really had no winning plan. So we can pick up East Queen Doubleton of Hearts by doing that. And it doesn't force us to waste hand entries. It also unblocks the spade suit. If we were to like win the ace of spades or something at trick 1 and lead a heart to the jack, and then a spade came back, it looks like the spade suit is getting in trouble. I think I like this plan. If the opponents don't get their act together in diamonds fast enough, then we might be able to pull trumps and play like a club to the queen. Later, I mean, in an ideal world, heart to the 10 forces the ace, we cash the king of hearts, and everyone follows low, so he still has the heart queen. And now we might be able to cross ruff. All right, I like the plan. East plays the 9 of spades. I guess I'll play low. Okay, looks like the ace queen of hearts are both offside. Not the end of the world. Makes it a lot more likely the club king is onside. Because West didn't lead a high diamond, so West can't have both the ace and king of diamonds, giving East the ace queen of hearts and a diamond honor, and the club king. They would have an opening bid. There's no guarantee they have a call to make over a club, but at least they would have some values. It's strange that East didn't pull trumps. I guess East really wants to get a ruff. So they're sitting on ace queen third of hearts, which I can't really prevent the ruff. I mean, West has a diamond entry as long as East finds a diamond shift. It's probably the diamond ace. I don't think it hurts me for them to get a ruff, though, because then I need to pull one fewer trump. So I could then take a club finesse, pitch a diamond, and ruff 2 diamonds in the north hand. I don't know. I don't really see any reason to sequence things one way or another. Let's pull a second trump. West followed with the 9 of hearts on the first round. Maybe hearts are 4-1. That could be a reason to take a club finesse immediately. I take a club hook, it wins. I lead the jack of diamonds. I'm still just like a little bit scared that if I don't pull trumps, someone is going to get a spade ruff in a bad way for me. All right, well, let's take the club hook. We're going to do this eventually. I'm going to play a diamond. Okay, East wins the ace. So hopefully communication's cut. Oh, wrong player's getting a spade ruff. I did need to pull a second trump. I'm sorry, what? East topped up with the queen of hearts from Queen Doubleton? You gotta love the robots, don't you? I mean, this is not a play. So let's see. We should have made this hand easily, right? Like, against anyone other than Gib, we would have easily made this contract. We won the Queen of Spades. We lead a heart. So East plays low. The Ten of Hearts probably just holds, in fact. Now what do we do? I suppose we take a club hook. Ruff a club, maybe? And now lead another trump. West hops up with the ace. Plays back a trump. Yeah, at this point we only have 3 losers total. And if the clubs had split better, if they were 4-3, we would actually have 11 tricks. Maybe that's not true. Maybe we're not really in time. I don't know. I probably timed the play poorly. But I think, like, against anyone who's not Gib, we're just easily making this contract. I will keep that in mind, though, that the robots just, like, fly the Queen of Hearts randomly in this position. That's kind of insane. All right, last board. We got to 3-0. We missed a big spade fit. How did this happen? Ah. Partner opened a club with 6-5. A club from our partner. A hard overcall. We bid 3-0 looking at the vulnerability. Makes sense. We have a 15 count. Partner decides to let it go. Yeah, it's tough on these 6-5 hands. I think generally when your partner bids 3-no trump in situations like this, you should be generally letting it go because your partner had a bunch of other ways to game force. They could start with 2 hearts. They could bid their own suit, like diamonds or spades or something. So even if you have a big distributional hand and the fact that the singleton heart is the queen, helping out your partner's heart stopper, I'm a believer in passing 3-0. Okay, 2 of hearts to the queen, king. I guess I'm going to play low. I was hoping East wouldn't cash the ace of hearts. Because we might have had a real chance of taking 12 from here. So hearts 6-1. We just have to decide what to do in the club suit. And I do kind of have options at this point. How many tricks do I have off the top? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's only 1 card missing. I guess I can test the spades before playing on clubs. East is, of course, going to switch to diamonds right about now. I'm just trying to think, how do I want to approach the issue of the club suit? Because if I go king of spades, spade to the ace, and East shows out, and then I decide to run the jack of clubs and West wins and plays back a spade, the club suit's blocked. And I end up going down. Well, I don't go down, but I still have an extra loser. Queen of diamonds from East. I think I'm going to trust this card. So if East really has the queen jack of diamonds, which isn't a guarantee, East could be leading the queen from like queen third or something, looking at the singleton and dummy. If West turns up with the long spades and East has the jack of diamonds, then I think I have a double squeeze, assuming I time the play correctly. So I can win the ace. And now I can cash 3 rounds of spades ending in my hand. Maybe I need to be careful in case East has the long spades. So what goes wrong if I go spade to the queen, spade to the king? If East has the long spades and the long diamonds, I can run clubs and hearts and East gets squeezed. So that's fine. Or actually, I suppose I can probably just take a club finesse. I have a count on East's hand. Yeah, I think this is fine. Spade to the queen, spade to the king. I give up on the ability to take the club finesse through East, but that should be okay. All right, spades have split. We have 11 tricks. How did we do? I don't know. I don't know how we did. Almost all the boards felt very flat to me. I mean, in a match point event, it would be a lot different, but in this declare play only thing, I don't know. 55. Yeah, we got 50, 46. So someone made 4 hearts on 11. I mean, we deserve to make 4 hearts on 11. I'm just saying, I feel really bad that we didn't end up scoring plus whatever 20, 420 on that one. We would have done it in a real field. Some robot magic possible on the last hand. Throwing the jack of hearts to stop him from cashing the ace. But if we throw the jack of hearts, East is going to know that we have another heart stopper. So, like, they'll definitely cash the king. I wanted East to think that maybe it could be right to lead a low heart back, keep communication, or that maybe our hearts are a little bit weaker. I think they'll definitely cash the king or ace or whatever if we dump the jack. You could be right. I mean, who knows what the robots are thinking. Board 8, 3 hearts down 3 was a terrible result. Did I do something wrong on this one? I mean, on the actual lie of the cards, cashing the ace, king, queen of diamonds was bad because it allowed West to play a 4th diamond and East pitch their club loser. But on a more normal layout of the hand, where East has their 5-card overcall, cashing the ace, king, queen of diamonds is best. I don't know. I mean, maybe other people didn't cash the ace, king, queen of diamonds immediately and just like exited a low spade and it kind of just magically works for them. Our best result was 6 hearts making. Board 2. Really? Wow. There kind of wasn't much to the play, but as I mentioned, you really can't just pull trumps. It's not one of these hands where you can just pull trumps and claim. 2 hearts down 1 was also a good result. Huh? Sure. But yeah, lots of 50s today. So, pretty boring set overall, I think. Fairly flat hands throughout.